Australia. So yes, it's an honour to meet everybody and be here.
Yeah, yeah. And is that something? Would you like to say something to the people? And the people
Yeah.
can still joining us. Take little time, but they will join.
Yes, hi. Good morning, good evening. I am very happy, very honored to join you. Right now, I am in Germany. I work in Iraq, but I'm taking a little break and I'm in Germany. So I'm joining you from over here at the border with Switzerland. And I'm
We
very happy.
welcome you, Adessa. And now we have another Reverend Mr. Jafaullah Satar Khan. He's a very, very active, we can say, my right hand, who works very hard for the organization globally. Jafar would like to share something.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, sir. It is because of you, sir, because of global chairman and you made me as a human rights activist from India. You say I am heartily thanked to you, sir. It is like my big brother. You are my future and character builder. I could say that. It's a very much pleasure to you, sir.
And now we have another lovely woman from Nepal. Her name is Apara Thapa. She is our chairperson for Nepal. And I forgot to tell you, Dr. Ansi Wadhwa, that Tess Martin is chairing our Australia chapter.
Namaste, everyone.
Dr. Ansi Wadhwa something?
Hi, Para.
Welcome, welcome.
And I just wanted to say about Dr. Ansi Wadhwa. Dr. Ansi Wadhwa is like I always treat him like my elder brother. He's a former IAS officer of our India. He has holds so many beautiful offices under his leadership, and he's now acting. He was a vice chancellor of Manav Rachna University, and Manav Rachna University flourished a lot under the leadership of Dr. Ansi Wadhwa. Now he's heading the department as a Director General, whole of Manav Rachna institutions. Now we have another awardee, Susan Kolpok. Susan Kolpok has joined from US. Let me see. Susan, you are looking very beautiful, and we welcome you in India. Susan, are you able to hear me, Susan? Unmute your mic. Susan?
Sir, you can also try there from your.
Yeah, I'm trying, but it is not able. I'm not able to do that. How is? Let me do that. I can do it from my end also, but I'm not able to do it. Dr. Nuno Silva, would you like to say a few words about the humanity and the peace? I'm waiting for Dr. Bini Sarin to join because she's supposed to hold this office, but unfortunately she has not joined yet, so I'm taking care for that.
First, I would like to thank you all, but of course, International Human Rights Advisory Council, the board, of course, you, yourself, Dr. Anthony Raju, for your wonderful role, active role in the IHRAC, and not only in Iraq, but as a humanitarian yourself. This is the reason, the main reason that I'm here, of course. But I do my current and the humanitarian work as well in my country, of course. I have several roles, humanitarian roles. I work, of course, in human resources. I work for human capital for about 21 years. from now. I developed several rules, and I think in my activity as a human being, I have the ability to train, to teach, to be a mentor, to coach, to advise people, not only students, but all people at large, okay? And I think this pro bono activity allows me to be in peace with myself and in peace with all world, okay? And I guess we have main issues to be addressed because we are facing a pandemic, as you may know, and it's not easy times to deal with, and because we need to be united. And if we are united, I guess we can make something, okay? Every day we can see some smiles on some faces, and that's the best we can have for all the day, okay, when the day comes to an end, okay? So in resume, that's all, okay? And it's a pleasure, and it's a great honor to be here. I think I don't deserve this award, but I do my best every day, okay? Thank you all. And I, of course, welcome everybody in this panel of awardees to accomplish human rights every day in your countries, in your regions. That's what we need to do every day, okay? It's a relentless task, but we need to take and enforce it every day, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nuno. Now we have a Mrs. Apara Thapa. She's a wonderful woman from Nepal and chairing our International Human Rights Advisory Council, beautiful woman. And she has been awarded, she had been awarded 2019. Remember, Dr. Ansi Wadhwa, you have awarded her with the International Women of Courage Award. She came all the way from Nepal to collect physical award in India. I would appreciate, Apara, would you like to say something, a few words about the humanity, the peace, the work which you're taking care of in Nepal?
Of course. Namaste, very good evening, all my families of International Human Rights Advisory Council. First of all, I would like to say happy birthday to our dearest Dr. Anthony. It's your birthday. I saw it in LinkedIn, so I think I would like to sing a small song for you, just a happy birthday song.
Thank you.
If you don't mind. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anthony. Happy birthday to you.
God bless you. God bless you.
Yes, thank you. Happy birthday. Fortunately, I just checked on my LinkedIn and I saw that it's your birthday. So it's really wonderful that.
What a great coincidence.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Now,
Yeah.
Now
Right.
I have my most respected sister, Dr. Amina Ali from USA. She's a wonderful lady, a great humanitarian, and I requested her. She was the member of jury, the selection committee for this award, and I warmly welcome Dr. Amina Ali from US. Dr. Amina, are you there?
Yes, I am. How are you?
Very congratulations to you and joining us for this international conference. And just for your information, I would like to introduce Ms. Tess Martin. She's from Australia. And Adaz Ramos from Germany. She's one of the awardees. Dr. Amina Ali. And Dr. Nuno Silva is there. He's one of the awardees from Portugal. And Susan Kalpak is there from USA. She's also one of the awardees. And we have a Michelle Quick. She's also from US and lovely woman. And we have selected her for the International Women of Courage Award. And now we have another gentle person and is a most respected humanitarian, Alien Hussein. He's from Belgium. And Dr. Ruby Bakshi Kurdi, beautiful woman. She has joined from Switzerland. And ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Amina Ali is there. She's our prominent speaker from US and wonderful woman and great humanitarian. I respect her like my sister, and she always stand by me in my good and bad time, and she always encouraged me. I would like to invite Dr. His Excellency Dr. Amin Ali to say few words about the humanity, the peace. Dr. Amin Ali, please.
Yes, we're having a bit of connection with the phone, with the speaker.
Are you able to hear me? Yeah.
Yes, we're having a bit of connection with the camera. Hold on 2 seconds. We're going to try to fix it. Hold on.
Dr. Amin Ali, would you like to say a few words for the humanity and the peace? There is some problem with the audio system of Dr. Amina. I'll just take it to Miss Susan Kalper. Susan, namaste from India, and we warmly welcome you as an International Woman of Courage 2020. And I would like to request you kindly say a few words about the humanity and the award being conferred upon you. Susan, just unmute your mic.
I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yes, we can hear.
Thank you so much. I am completely honored and humbled to be among such prestigious group of people, and it's really incumbent upon all of us each and every day to reach out across the aisle in our own home, in our own community, to do our best for human kindness and to promote peace. Like I said in the letter, during this, especially now during this pandemic, it has taught me at least that we all need to reach out to each other, how much we all belong to each other. And the only way we're going to get through this is if we come together and reach out hand in hand in unconditional love and peace. I mean, we're all mothers and brothers and sisters and fathers and neighbors, all wanting the same thing.
Thank you, Susan. And now I would like to introduce Dr. June Ann.
I'm here. This is Dr. Mina Ali.
Yeah, how are you? And warmly welcome His Excellency Dr. Amina Ali from US.
Okay, sorry so much. This is an honor. It is. Am I to speak as the speaker, or is this just an introduction?
Yeah, now Dr. June Ann is going to give an introduction of IHRC, and then she will introduce all the people one by one. June.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Just 1 minute. June,
Good evening, everyone, and I welcome all of you all on this 10th International Human Rights Award. And my best wishes are with all the jury members and the awardees, and myself, Dr. June Ann. I'm the International President Women Wing under the International Human Rights Advisory Council, which is the unit of All India Councils of Human Rights, Liberties and Social Justice. It is an organization which has been founded by Dr. Anthony Raju, Advocate Supreme Court of India, and a dynamic, dedicated international human rights peace activist and social worker, and is one of the global voice of human rights. The organization has been added a signatory and member to the United Nations Global Compact, the world's largest corporate responsibility initiative with nearly 12,000 business and non-business participants in 140 countries. The organization is functioning with commitments to the noble cause of human rights, protection and promotion, justice for all, economic upliftments for the underprivileged, education, love, peace, harmony and friendship, national and international integration by exchange of ideas and ethos in India and among the neighboring countries and the people of rest of the world at large. It has several branches in India and abroad, having thousands of dedicated volunteers. It is an organization for the ignored, disregarded, overlooked, victimized, oppressed, depressed, tortured people of the society, and it cultivates awareness in them with regards to their rights. It is a highly informative, secure human rights agency in the service of humanity with full status. The organization is a non-political, secular NGO operating with the support of its
The mic
dedicated
open.
members. I once again welcome all of you all.
Now, I would like to request now I would like to I would like to request His Excellency Dr. Amila Ali, USA, is the founder of Federation of International Gender and Human Rights. Dr. Amila Ali.
Hello, good morning. I am
and great humanitarian. She is a multi-talented woman in fields of counseling, leadership, and child. She is imagery and special envoy, human rights commissioner for maternal care, access and inclusion of the diaspora. As a maternal, luminary, and keynote speaker on reproductive human rights, birthing while marginalized and social justice solutions. I warmly welcome His Excellency Dr. Amina Ali, and the most beautiful thing that she is the chairperson of International Human Rights Advisory Council. I would like to invite Dr. Amina Ali to say a few words on world peace and the humanity. Dr. Amina Ali, please.
Good morning. Good morning again to everyone. Thank you so very much. To the dignitaries, to the excellencies, and to the council here. I'd like to thank you with the warmest of greetings from the United States here. It is a great, great day for us to be humanitarians, especially in the international realm. I bring you great greetings from the Federation of International Gender and Human Rights, as well as from my tribe. And we are giving a great note of gratitude to each of you for being here, because without the individual help, we would not be where we are today in human rights defense. So I'm going to speak a few points today on what it means to have a conjecture of human rights, especially it being the day of International Human Rights Day. We have to understand that there is a great onset, a great beginning that's going to happen around the world today. Depending on where you are, we're starting off our day today. It's about 7:15 here in the US, Eastern Standard Time. And here at the UN, we're going to be doing a lot of virtual things today. And one of the things I'm going to be speaking on is the conjecture of human rights. So I'm going to offer it to you for the first time as I'm going to be speaking it today in the assembly. So what we are dealing with in human rights is we're dealing with the intention of inclusion, accessibility, affordability, and then the social protections that come with human rights. And some of the things that we're going to be asking those that are new into human rights, as well as those that are seasoned, is to begin to recruit those under these tenets. Now, the intention of inclusion is proper planning with agenda, proper representation based on religion and language and gender, proper offering of what is needed, not what is convenient for you to give them. Advocate for community and advocate for what it is that the community needs, not again, what is convenient for you to offer based on your resources. And then have community involved shareholders and stakeholders. Now, this is very, very important just for the first crux of this. This means that we have to have an advantageous look. We have to change our dynamic and the look of what it is that we call service and the offering to the civil service organizations, the CSOs, the NGOs, non-governmental organizations, as well as the public health and private health sector organizations. We have to begin to see it as an accessibility model. It could be thematic as you bring it, but it has to be intentional in its inclusion and in its equality in the beginning. And we have to begin to do that because there's so many people that want to serve and give and offer, but they're not given based on what the people are needing. And they're only given based on what it is they want to offer. And that's a big piece we're noticing, that we're not giving inclusive care. So the next piece of this is accessibility. So in this inclusive care, are we allowing everyone to be accessible? I use the terms equality and equity. Equality means that if I'm a service that provides shoes, that I'm going to come into an area and I'm going to give everybody a pair of shoes. And I'm going to make sure that everybody, before I leave, before my program is over, everybody's going to have a pair of shoes. Equity means that I'm going to make sure that I go in with the information and enough information to make sure everyone has a pair of shoes that fit. And this is very, very important. When we give to others, when we offer, especially in the dynamics of business, we have to make sure that everyone has accessibility to this program or to this offering based on how it is that they can attain. We can't give a book, a red book, a book with words to someone that's visually impaired. So we cannot offer just a blanket offering of services, resources, and subsidies to everyone. We have to have the dynamic. So we have to care enough about what it is that we're doing and the dynamic we're going into to give them what they need as they need it. So the accessibility is there. Affordability. Affordability is going to mean that there's going to have short and long-term sustainable public financing to whatever programs we're given, that we come in with a seed of money that will not run out before the program runs out. Oddly enough, that is a big concern of ours. And then that there is an aftercare program that's equally accessible. There has to be something in the area that you're serving, and it also has to be in the area that you are concerning your efforts in. So if you're going into India and you're going into Mumbai and you have a program that is concerning the people in India, when you leave, you cannot just leave and just say, okay, you're on your own once we did this. You have to have an aftercare program that is equally accessible to keep that program going. This is very, very paramount now, because there's a lot of programs that just want to take nice pictures for Instagram saying that they're doing certain things. But then when they leave, they're leaving people as desolate as they did before they came. So we have to make sure that there's an aftercare program that is affordable to the people. So don't leave it to, oh, okay, once we leave, you now have to go to our site and pay our fees in our currency. And then it's inaccessible. And the last one, we have to have social protections. And this means that we have to have a public oversight. We have to have data protections, which means we're not buying and selling and trading data, personal information, and the onset of their information. We have to make sure that we have ownership collection, which means once we finish, we're going to give that data to the people so that they can continue the program. They can offer what it is that is necessary for the continuation of the program if they choose to pick it up. And then if anyone else comes along, that there is a protocol in place to make sure the standards of care, the protocols that were adapted within that program, as well as any thematic programs that are going to come afterwards to continue that, is in place and it suits the needs of the people. And last but not least, we have to have local appropriate targets for investments, which means we have to make sure that there are people in that area that can afford to keep up the program. Maybe we have shareholders and stakeholders that will be a philanthropic piece to offer the people the continuation of that program. So if we're going into a human rights and a human rights effort, we have to make sure that everyone is accounted for, everyone is accessed, and everyone has a chance to begin to be better through the programs that we're offering. This is a model that we're going to be bringing into 2021. This is also something that I'm very near and dear to because it's necessary to begin these new norms post-COVID to allow people to understand that everyone has the right, the duty, and the dignity to receive the care that they need, whether it's healthcare, whether it's mental health, whether it's just resources and subsidies. They deserve, each and every person deserves it. And I think that each and every person can come out of this shell of selfishness that we have been in and begin to give more on a higher level of dignity and human rights. So I thank you so very much for this time. And I equally thank you for listening to what it is that our plans are going to be and how we're going to roll this out in 2021. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Dr. Amina. And she was having a lot of programs, but on my personal request, she spent some time for this conference, and I have no words. So I really. So I really want to say thank you, Dr. Amina. Now I would like to request Bishop John from Assam to say opening prayer and blessing for the function. Bishop John.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. And in the first place, I must begin with a word of apology because I could not get the link earlier at 5:30 when we were supposed to have started. And so I joined in late. Now, in the greetings of peace to every one of you, a warm welcome to the organizers, that is the members of the International Human Rights Organization, and also to the participants and the awardees of today. Mother Teresa summarized everything in just one sentence when she said, peace begins with a smile. And I think in the context of the world that we are in today, whether it be in India or in other countries all over the world, especially when there is so much of suffering, sadness and depression in the COVID background, I think this smile is something very essential, and this smile is something that can spread joy and peace around. That is something that can really form the basis of peace in our hearts, in our neighborhood, in our homes, and in the society in general. And in this, I would put our ability to listen to the views of others and accommodate their opinions as something very essential and something that as the starting point of peace in the heart, in the family, and in the society. When we look around and see what is happening in our communities and in the societies, we find some people's selfishness to accommodate others, to accommodate the views and opinions of others as the basic reason for conflict, and the conflict that leads to disagreement, even fights. And on an evening like this, when we gather together to think about peace and honor those who have really worked to promote peace, we have to think and thank those few individuals who shine like stars in the night, who become very bright lights in the horizon of the gloom that is surrounding us, of hatred, of lack of accommodation, of lack of appreciation, and which leads to lack of peace. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we have gathered together for this, I really want to congratulate the award winnees for their being an example and being shining lights to the society and to the world at large. May your light continue to shine. May you be the lights that are lit and put on a lampstand so that everyone around may see the light, and may we all be able to share your light and spread that light around. So this is my little wish for each one of us as we have gathered together this evening. And I would like to say a prayer with you all. God of peace, this evening you have gathered us from the corners of the earth to glorify you, our Creator, and to honor you as your creatures. By extolling your gift of peace, in all our religions, in all our teachings, we value peace, and we see you as peace itself. And we want to share this peace in our lives, in our homes, and in our societies, in our communities. May we all become men and women who can begin our day and begin all our endeavors with a smile, as your servant Mother Teresa put it. May we begin all our interactions with a smile and be able to spend our days and all the moments of our interaction with that smile and with that ability to accommodate and adjust and value everyone's presence and value everyone as a gift. May we become lights in the gloomy skies that are surrounding us all over the world. We appeal to you, Father of Peace, to give us this ability to accommodate and to adjust with everyone. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Bishop George, for this beautiful word for the peace and harmony globally. And your presence is very, very important to us. Now, I would like to invite the most respected and even my elder brother, my patron. But I have no words for Dr. N.C. Wadhwa. His blessings are always with me, like my brother, like my father. And he's a leader. He's a leader and he's a very inspiration for me. So now I would like to ask Dr. N.C. Wadhwa kindly share a few words on this International Human Rights Summits and Awards. Dr. N.C. Wadhwa.
Thanks, Dr. Anthony. Good evening and good morning to all those where we have morning hours on this historic and momentous occasion when we are celebrating International Human Rights Day and organizing 10th International Human Rights Summit and Awards 2020 on behalf of International Human Rights Advisory Council, India chapter. Let me first of all extend my heartiest greetings and good wishes to all our dignitaries, awardees, members of this august council, and participants from India and abroad. It is our proud privilege to be associated with this noble organization, which is dedicated for the cause of human rights protection and promotion, justice for all, social and economic upliftment of the underprivileged, providing education, ensuring love, peace, harmony, and friendship, national and international integration by exchange of ideas and ethos amongst neighboring countries and the people of rest of the world. To fulfill its human rights mandate, the Council speaks out very objectively in the face of human rights violation in India and worldwide. It is effective forum for highlighting human rights challenges and acts as a principal focal point of human rights advocacy activities. Today, when the world is celebrating Human Rights Day, we are reminded of our responsibilities and obligations which we have to discharge towards the wider humanity to protect and promote its natural rights, liberties, entitlements, which the human beings must enjoy as per the principle of universality of human rights, as first emphasized in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948. This principle has been further reiterated through numerous international human rights conventions, declarations, and resolutions. It is the duty of all states to promote and protect all human rights, fundamental freedoms, without any consideration of nationalities, sex, ethnic origin, color, religion, language, or any other status. Human rights and liberties is a very comprehensive subject, in fact. It is not just limited to liberties only. It encompasses equal rights and opportunities, advocates no discrimination, no racial distinction, and includes peace, harmony, brotherhood, and well-being of all sections of society. In a country like India, where we have great diversity of different cultures, religious, linguistic, and social communities, economic disparities, and geographical and climatic diversity, there is great need for ensuring complete peace, harmony, and social justice, in spite of the fact that Indian democratic setup guarantees through its constitution all fundamental rights and equal opportunities, since we are a very sovereign, secular, and socialistic pattern of society. In such a background, the major responsibility for creating awareness and sensitization about all legal rights and entitlements lies on the shoulders of organizations like this council. However, the empowerment for enjoying all equal rights can come through proper education and human development. In fact, education is key to human development and knowledge. Providing education is must for empowerment of illiterate, underprivileged, and disadvantageous sections of society. Thus, educational institutions and individuals who help in achieving universalization of education and human resource development must be motivated and recognized through appropriate awards, honors, and felicitations. Similarly, spiritual leaders, social and political persons of eminence, educationists, civil servants, jurists, and NGOs who keep on contributing significantly in maintaining peace, harmony, brotherhood, and help in ameliorating the cause of underprivileged sections of society through human welfare and community development projects also need to be identified, honored, and felicitated, and recognized to inspire and enthuse the society at large for similar increased efforts. Luckily, this council has a rich tradition of honoring and facilitating such personalities annually on this historic day, year after year, under dynamic leadership of Dr. Anthony Rajuji and Dr. June Ann, who have led the council from front and brought laurels both at national and international level. During this unprecedented COVID pandemic year, when there is great upheaval all around at global level, and there are severe health conditions, casualties, fear and anxiety, physical, social, economic, and psychological problems, and global supply chain is disrupted, organizations like this council, which are closely connected with human rights campaign and ensuring of peace and harmony, have a special role to perform and play and bridge the gaps and create a common platform. We should therefore put in efforts to unite the world community to stand together in this period of great crisis and exchange all necessary information, knowledge, resources, and manpower to conquer this devastating crisis and restore back normal conditions and global supply chain and economy. It is with this objective that International Human Rights Advisory Council India chapter, as a symbolic gesture, has decided to honor few international personalities and organizations who have exceptionally contributed in any key area of human welfare and development towards the cause of protection and promotion of women and child development, women empowerment, empowering marginalized and underprivileged sections, providing educational and vocational opportunities for human development and livelihood opportunities and jobs, and promoting international peace, harmony, and brotherhood. I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations and good wishes to them all for their exceptional contribution for the cause of needy, ignored, oppressed, and vulnerable sections of society. Thanks and all the best.
Thank you, Dr. Ansi Wadhwa, my boss, my leader, I can say. And before I'll move to Dr. Binny Sareen. Binny Sareen is my absolutely most respected sister. She's a Brahma Kumari mission. She's a director. She's the international peace leader. Before I move to Dr. Binny Sareen, she has joined us from Mount Abu, beautiful hill area. She joined us from there, and wonderful woman. You know, she's a very inspiration for me. And before I'll move to Dr. Binny Sareen for a small speech, I would like to introduce the most respected awardees 2020, and this is just a small names and the name of the awardee, and after that we will speak about each awardee for 30 to 35 seconds, and the award certificate will be shown on this Zoom meeting, and all the awardee are requested to say few words of thanks between 15 to 20 seconds, not more than that. So I hope you can understand the time limits and other things. We have Michelle Quet, I may be spelling something wrong, and she has been awarded, ladies and gentlemen, she has been awarded with the International Women of Courage Award 2020, and she's from Denmark. Another most respected awardee is Captain Vijay Lama. He's already joined with us, and he's also a very big inspiration for me, and he's from Nepal, and the brief will be speaking by Dr. Junan, and he has been awarded as a Global Leadership Award for Humanity and Peace, and this award is dedicated to Dr. Nelson Mandela. Another award which I wanted to share with you, that is Dr. Madeleine Gomes. I don't know if she joined or not, I don't know. And she is from US, and she's also being awarded the International Women of Courage Award 2020. And another award is from UAE. And this is the most respected person, Dr. Mohammad Bhutti Thani Al Samsi. I think he has joined with us, and I warmly welcome you. And he is being conferred as a Global Ambassador for Human Rights and Peace. And the next award is to Italy, and her name is Miss Mazzaina Carboni. She's being awarded as a International Women of Courage Award. And the next gentleman and the next beautiful award goes to Mr. Antakabul Hamid. Mr. Hamid is from Bangladesh, most respected humanitarian, and I think he's joined with us right now. If you can raise your hand, I will be very grateful to you. He's being awarded as a Global Ambassador for Human Rights and Peace. And another gentle lady, her name is Dr. Ruby Bakshi Kurdi. Kindly raise your hand. She is from Switzerland. She's also being awarded as an International Women of Courage Award 2020. Next award is Mr. Abdul Manan. He's from US. Kindly raise your hand if you are available. He's being awarded as a Global Leadership for Human Rights and Peace 2020. Now the next award is For Lily Thapa, gentlewoman from Nepal. If you are there, kindly raise your hands. She's being awarded as the International Woman of Courage Award 2020. Next award is from Dr. Ellen Chang Juberi. She's from USA. If you are there, kindly raise your hands. And she's being awarded as the International Women of Courage Award 2020. Another gentlewoman is His Excellency Dr. Mariam, His Excellency Dr. Mariam Matar. She's from UAE. She's also being awarded as a International Women of Courage Award 2020. Kindly raise your hands. Another award is going to Adessa Ramos, beautiful woman from Iraq. And if you are there, kindly raise your hands. She's also being awarded as the International Women of Courage Award 2020. The next award is again for US. She's a beautiful woman, Susan Ann. Susan Ann, kindly raise your hand. And she's from US. She's also being awarded as an International Women of Courage Award 2020. And the next award is Dr. Nuno Silva. Dr. Nuno Silva is from Portugal, a great humanitarian and my mentor, I can say, and he's being awarded as an International Leadership Award for Justice. And the last award is for Alan Huizen. He's from Belgium, and he's a great humanitarian. And if you're there, kindly raise your hand. And he's being awarded as the Ambassador for Human Rights and Peace. Now I would like to move to Dr. Binny Sarin, most reverend sister from Brahma Kumaris. I would request Dr. Binny Sarin to say few words within the time limit for peace and harmony. Thank you, Dr. Binny.
Good evening and greetings of peace to all of you. And it is, first of all, it is a very, very special day. We are celebrating International Human Rights Day. I would like to congratulate, first of all the winners of the award today from different parts of the world. And special congratulations and special honor and respect to our, I can say that our very dear, divine, respected brother, Dr. Anthony Ji and Dr. June and the whole team, which really working hard from many, many years to promote peace. And organizing this day is a very, very special for all of us. And I'm reminded today that few years back, I had received this award on the same day in Delhi, which has created and enriched my thoughts, my life, and inspired me to promote, to dedicate, to inspire my life and also inspire others on this direction to contribute my more and more time for very, very precious gift of peace to all. As all of us, we know that human rights are very, very valuable, and Dr. Anthony and the whole team of this council, altogether human rights are promoting, not only promoting, but working hard on different levels, whether they are children, whether they are women, how they can be educated. Mother Teresa, she has said very beautiful words about peace. Peace begins with the smile. So peace is very, very important. Being here from the headquarters of the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University, which has more than 8,000 branches in India and out of India in 140 countries. Myself, on the behalf of the Chief of Brahma Kumaris and also our very senior brothers and sisters from Peace Promoting Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University, I convey my very heartiest congratulations and greetings to all the awardees from different parts of the world. And I'm reminded here three things. How to promote peace. It is very, very important. Let us, all of us, take a beautiful pledge today, how to keep peace. It's a beautiful saying that peace is not outside. Peace is within. It is our inherent quality of the soul. When peace is within, it is experienced within, it can be promoted outside. How we can promote human rights? It is very important for us that we should take the pledge inside from today to promote peace. So 3 steps are very, very important for protecting human rights, because it is also related with today's scenarios, how to keep safe. And I am reminded here to share that this year Human Rights Day has also, 2020 has strengthened the theme, which is recover better and stand up for human rights. This is the theme. So let's experience peace, first of all, in our thoughts. How to start peace, how to begin peace, how to strengthen peace. It is very, very important for all of us that this day is reminding us. I know that all the awardees here, wherever they are, they have very, very specially contributed for promotion of peace for in their own area through many, many different ways. But let us remind us today again that we should promote peace. Let's take the pledge within in our thoughts. Be peaceful in our thoughts, first of all. When we will be peaceful in the thoughts, then automatically we will be going to have peaceful words. It's very, very important today. Everybody wants strength of peace, love, and well-being. So let's today celebrate International Peace Day in a real sense by taking inside a pledge that protect peace with peaceful thoughts every day. Like I myself practicing meditation from my childhood, there is not a single day when I'm not meditating in early morning hours. And first thought which I take every day, that I'm a peaceful being. Peace is my true nature. I like peace, love peace, donate peace, share peace, care peace, inspire peace. It's very, very important for all of us that we should protect in a different way every day. Each and every human being is so important. So today is a day for reminding us again the protection of peace in the thoughts, words, and actions. So every day, start day with peaceful thoughts. When you get up, donate peace for your family, for your neighbors, for your city, for your country. In this way, we will be able to strengthen our human rights. They are very, very precious for all of us. I congratulate you all from Mount Abu with this bouquets of flowers. For each of you, I'm sending you lots and lots of congratulations and lot of smiles, happiness. Stay strengthened, and also never forget that being a powerful soul within ourselves, which is the master power, connect with the Almighty, who is the infinite source of peace. So connect with the Almighty, get peace, spread peace. In Hindi, I'm saying one word and I'm just concluding today's very, very special greetings from Mount Abu. is कहते हैं कि शांति की रहती सबको चाह है, शांति की रहती सबको चाह है, लोग ढूंढते हैं इसको बाहर, लेकिन ये भीतर आत्मा की मुस्कुराहट है, ये भीतर आत्मा की मुस्कुराहट है. I'm just translating in the English that peace is one of the very, very precious quality. Everybody desire peace, want to be peace, and people just search inside. Outside peace, actually, peace is not outside, peace is within. It is the inherent quality of the soul out of the 7 qualities of the soul, which is protecting human right. So be always love your basic human right and remind yourself every day that I'm a peaceful being. Thank you very much and congratulations again for receiving wonderful awards on this day. And today is a day where we will be going to have a simple thought which our awardees will be going to promote more and more with the grace of Almighty. Thank you very much for giving me this an opportunity to share my greetings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Dinesh. Beautiful message. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Dinesh. Beautiful message you have given to this world. Now, I would like to request Tess Martin. She is one of the selectors of this awards. She has worked as a humanitarian and she is sharing our Australian chapter. Over to Tess Martin. Tess will be speaking about peace and harmony. Please take care of the time limit. 30 minutes, maybe 1 minute, not more than that. Tess.
Ma'am, you have to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Namaste, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters, in our global world. We all live in different countries, but we are all the same. And this year has been very challenging for every person in every country. And it has caused many economic problems around the world, a lot of mental issues, and we need to be part of the solution. We all have different skills that we can offer to help different areas. And I see that COVID, instead of uniting people around the world, there are still barriers. And from space, there are no borders. There are no borders, man-made. We're just one global world, and we need to break down those barriers. And yes, we belong to a country. I come from Australia, but I extend my hand of friendship and my heart of love to other people in other countries, whether it be India, Pakistan, France, Africa, to extend and to help and to build relationships with each other. That's what we need to do, is build relationships. Peace, global peace, harmony, unity, where we work together, not against each other, but we work with one another. Our thoughts, our heart of love and peace, where faith is our foundation, and we are all working together under this wonderful organisation of the Humanitarian Council of India, with the exceptional leadership of Dr. Anthony Raju and Dr. Junan, uniting people from all over the globe. And let's be part of this solution and let's help one another. I'm in Australia, but it's Christmas coming up here. And instead of me helping people in my own country, I have extended and sent money to feed people in India who don't have a meal, orphanages in Africa of girls who have no sense of belonging, no family. I come from a country which is well-resourced, and the children here have access to a lot. And when I travel, I see that children don't have the basics of education, of health, of shelter, of fresh running water, of a meal. So the people who are living in Western countries, I particularly like to say to you, extend your hand of friendship, because governments in Western countries help the people. But in the Eastern countries, it's a lot more challenging for everyone. And I think we need to just forget which country we're in. Nobody is superior. No country is superior to another. No human is superior to another. Titles, money doesn't make us who we are. The heart, the clear crystal heart of love, of extending and including people, not being exclusive, but inclusive of each person. So let's work together. Let's continue to work together, build relationships, and just be peace, build peace, harmony, unity with every country and with people. We're one people under one God, and we need to continue this journey of bringing about peace and love in this world. There are so many people with mental illness who have no sense of belonging. They're lost. They're too frightened to reach out. And so we have to extend. We need to be there to help. If someone calls us, whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the early evening, be there, be reachable for people. So that's what that's what I have been seeing this year, that it's challenged many people. Youth suicide in India, youth suicide in Australia, all over the world. We shouldn't have this. We shouldn't have this. So we need to build love. We need to build relationships with each other and be accessible for one another. And thank you. Let's build this global world of peace. Thank you, Dr. Anthony.
Please unmute yourself. Dr. Anthony, unmute yourself.
Okay. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes.
Now I would like to request Dr. Junan to declare support. Dr. Junan.
Once again, greetings to everyone. Once again, my greetings to everyone. And before we commence to the most prestigious 10th International Human Rights Award, I would like to say that these most respected awardees have been selected through several processes by our distinguished jury members. And I would like to mention our distinguished jury members, which is most respected Dr. Anthony Raju from India. We have Dr. Amina Ali from USA. We have Dr. John Harrison. He's also from India. We have Tess Martin from Australia. We have Apara from Nepal. Mr. Nuno Alexandria from Portugal. We have Dr. Bini Sarin from the Brahmakumaris, India. Professor Dr. Zahid Haq from Malaysia. And we have Dr. Mustafa Seher Ali Shashak from Dubai, and myself, Dr. Junan from India. Now, we will start the award ceremony by the grace of God. And it is my privilege to announce the first awardee. And her name is Michelle H. Quick from Denmark. Are you there, Michelle?
Yes, thank you. I'm here.
Michelle H. Quick, she's from Denmark, and she has been conferred with the International Women of Courage Award 2020. Michelle H. Quick is the top global leadership mentor, international speaker, legendary and recognized by top leaders. Her purpose in life is to share, acknowledge about how people can achieve health and wealth and better mental health. She always wanted to make people happy and loved to inspire people. She is enormously passionate in her work to globally share knowledge about human rights, self-love, and happiness. Her mission is help people by teaching them how to create wealth and health for themselves and their families, locally and globally, through test-based health and by helping and supporting each other. Once again, congratulate Michelle Quick, and I would like to show you your certificate.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I
would like you to say a few words, Michelle.
Okay. First of all, Dr. Anthony, happy birthday. It would have been my mother's birthday and today also. And with me getting this award of encourage the most, sorry, I'm very emotional. I'm very proud. And my mother gave me my courage. This is hers too. The people around me every day gives me courage to do what I do. This is what it's all about. This is not one person. This is all of us helping each other and lifting. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And Merry Christmas. And let's do this together. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Once again, now we have a very pleasing personality. His name is Captain Vijay Lama. I suppose you are here, sir. Captain Vijay Lama.
I'm here. Yes.
Good evening, sir. Captain Vijay Lama has been confirmed with the Global Leadership Award for Human Rights and Peace, which has been dedicated to Dr. Nelson Mandela, and the award is for 2020. Captain Vijay Lama is also known one of the famous personality in the Nepal region, and he's the Nepalese actor, singer, television presenter, social activist, and a senior airline pilot of Nepal Airlines. He has worked in more than 30 Nepali movies and appeared in Hollywood films also. His active involvement is uplifting society by his personal engagements with various NGOs in bringing significant changes in lives of many deprived community people. Of his 25 years of his remarkable contribution has been majorly with the Nepal Airlines, involved with various development activities of the nations, changed life of 1,000 Nepalese children, fundraised for needy people, group, communities, and various NGOs of Nepal. During the time of Nepal earthquake 2015, thousands of disaster teams were prepared and sent to rescue victims. Thousands of dollars raised from the international donors to provide immediate relief to victims, raised awareness for child rights, women rights, humanity, corruption in national and international level. Congratulations, and we welcome you, Captain Vijay Lama. And I would like to declare your certificate, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much,
I
Sim.
would like you to speak your few words, sir.
Thank you very much, International Human Rights Advisory Council. Especially thank you, Dr. Anthony Raju, Simran, and rest of the team. It's an honor. I'm humbled, actually. You know, I've always believed in human rights. I have been working in various different fields, connecting people from one point to another point. At the same time, I'm also involved in a lot of philanthropies, the social works also. But today, being honored, I feel honored to be one of the recipients of this award, especially an award which is dedicated to Dr. Nelson Mandela. It's huge for me. This is probably going to be one of those moments for me. From this point onward, I am going to move forward with even greater enthusiasm to serve. End of the day, I always feel that we all are same. We are human beings, and we have to learn to treat each other with that respect that we expect others to treat us with. I was listening to Tess Martin. I was listening to Michelle Quake also. I was listening to everybody. It was very emotional. It's amazing. Good evening, good night, and good morning, good afternoon. Look, the world has become very small. And my job is amazing because I was in Japan last night. I came back this morning. I keep flying all around the world, you know. I was in Australia. I did 3. I connected Nepal and Australia with our repatriation flight. We were working on with some flights to Europe too. We've been doing that to India, UAE. You know, it's amazing. But I have no words to explain my sense of gratitude and my feeling today being conferred by this award. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, Dr. Anthony Raju and Simran. Thank you so much.
Dr. Junan.
Junai, sorry. Okay, thank you, Doctor. And I really look forward to working with the rest of the team. I think we are now connected. We should have this group working together. Nothing is impossible in life. Even that word itself is possible if you break it. It says, I am possible. So we are all possible. Thank you so much. And Jai Chandra Surya, that's what I always say.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do we have Dr. Madeline Gomes? Dr. Madeline Gomes? Then is Dr. Al Shamsi available?
Yeah, I'm available. Yeah.
Now the next awardee is Dr. Mohammad Bhuti Thani Al Shamsi, and he is from UAE, and he has been conferred with the Global Ambassador for Human Rights and Peace Award 2020. Dr. Al Shamsi is a Deputy Director and Associate Professor of Law of the Dubai Police Academy. He holds a PhD in law from the University of Sheffield, UK. He is the founding member of the Geneva Center for Human Rights Advancement and Global Dialogue, an independent think tank established in 2013 and has since served on its board of management. He participated in several conferences in the UAE and abroad dealing with the administrative and legal domains as well as the total quality management. He was honored with the Sheikh Rashid Al Maktoum Award for the scientific distinction. Dr. Al Shamsi expertise and areas of interest include good governance, combating corruption, public sector management, and improving the civil service. He is the author of several studies and articles in these and related fields. Dr. Al Shamsi is also the Vice Chairman of the UAE Jurist Association since 2012. We welcome you, Dr. Al Shamsi, and I would request you to please share your few words, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Right. First of all, I would like to thank you, the All India Council for Human Rights, for awarding me this certificate. It's very honored. I'm very honored with this awards, and also my congratulations to our colleague, to the other awardee. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Dr. Mustafa Sasa to introduce me to the All India Council for Human Rights. I also would like to say thank you to Mr. Raj Anthony for his great job in human rights. It's really an honor to receive this certificate today on this special day of human rights. In our organization, the Geneva Center for Human Rights and Global Dialogue, we are striving to raise awareness of the human rights in the MENA region, actually, through workshops, event organizations, and publishing academic books and papers also. We are also trying through our conferences and through our workshops and through our different events to bridge the gap between East and West in many of the many aspects of human rights, which creating conflicts between West and right and East and West. Ladies and gentlemen, on this anniversary of the Declaration of Human Rights, I would like to thank all the defenders of human rights for their work, for their courage, their dedication, their devotion, and incredible determination. I would like also to say that we all gonna continue to build a better and peaceful world. Thank you very much for this award. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Do we have Messiana Carboni? Please raise your hand. Is Messiana Carboni available? Is Mr. Enthekhabul Hamid available? Please raise your hand, sir. Mr. Hamid. I hope I'm pronouncing your name, sir, right? Mr. Enthekhabul Hamid. He's from Bangladesh and he has been conferred with the Global Ambassador for Human Rights and Peace Award 2020. Mr. Hamid is a famous and renowned businessman in Bangladesh who is well known for his activity for the country and people rather than his business. Son of late Mr. Hamidur Rahman, who was the great leader and a successful businessman who established a business empire named Hamid Group. Mr. Hamid is the managing director of the Hamid Real Estate Construction Limited, Hamid Construction Limited, Hamid Agro Limited, Delco Business Associate Limited, Hamid Fashions and Sweater Limited, and Index Sourcing Limited. His vision is to achieve a better tomorrow by providing people with improved quality of life and living standards. Apart from business growth, he also deeply committed to playing a key role in discharging its social obligation by adhering to specific norms of legal, environmental, and ethical practices. As a professional and responsive corporate entity, he is committed to transforming the quality of life of society at large. He is also a dynamic, result-oriented, and active in shooting sports for last 2 decades. Mr. Hamid has completed his graduation from the University of Dhaka, and during the COVID period, Mr. Hamid did a lot for the staffs for his organization. He started roster duties to stop spreading COVID, mandatory COVID tests for all the staffs. He used to support financial to his support staff for building new houses. In the vital illness, study for their children, specifically who lived in an underprivileged area. He used to donate warm clothes from his own sweater factory named Hamid Fashion. Mr. Hamid, we welcome you and congratulate you, sir. And this is your certificate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We would like you to please put in your few words, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Special thanks to All India Council and Human Rights, Liberties and Social Justice for organizing 10th International Human Rights Award 2020 and choose me as an awardee for the prestigious award. This is really an honor for me as well as for Bangladesh. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Now, the next awardee is Dr. Ruby Bakshi. Dr. Ruby Bakshi is available. Please raise your hand.
Yes, I'm here.
Dr. Ruby Bakshi.
Yes, Dr.
Yeah.
June, I'm here. Yes.
Dr. Ruby Bakshi, a beautiful face from Switzerland, and she has been confirmed with the International Women Courage Award 2020. Dr. Ruby Bakshi is an award-winning innovative educationist. She is an international speaker and an international trainer. She is a highly acclaimed, powerful speaker on emotional intelligence and women empowerment in the global market. She is popularly known as a Kahoot professor by her students. Her teaching style focuses on gamifications and perpetual learning. Dr. Ruby is a recipient of many national and international awards for conducting successful workshops across the world. During challenges times of COVID-19, she participated in various webinars, live master classes, and talk shows to motivate people across the world. Dr. Ruby firmly believes education and communication are strong pillars in developing a progressive nation. She is a very passionate person with a vision to educate people with life skills and connect emotionally towards building a creative society. We welcome you, Dr. Bakshi, and this is your certificate. I would like you to please share your few words.
Thank you so much, Dr. June, for such a wonderful introduction. I'm really honored.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, International Human Rights Advisory Council, headed by Dr. Anthony Raju, for giving this beautiful recognition on International Human Rights Day on this day. I'm really honored, and as an educationist here in Switzerland, I firmly believe in the words of Dr. Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. It's with education you can make people understand the right and wrong. You can give them the sense of direction, how to lead towards a progressive nation. COVID has been a challenging time. We all know that. But it's time for action, not just to sit and make speeches, but work together. And that's what Dr. Anthony is doing, collaborating people from all over the world. We are all here sitting together and thinking about what to do to make this a wonderful way of doing things and moving towards a progressive and peaceful nation. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. And that's what I'm doing here, sitting in Switzerland, far away from my Janamabhoomi, India, in my Karma Bhoomi, Switzerland, educating the masses so that we prepare the future with more productive people who can actually work towards a progressive and healthy nation. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all the awardees. Together, we are definitely going to work together and bring about peace and prosperity in the world. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ruby. Is Mr. Abdul Manan available? Now we have another beautiful face, Miss Lily Thapa. Is she available?
Yes, Dr. June.
Lily Thapa, I can't see you, Lily.
I'm sorry, there's some technical problems. I can't open my video. I'm very sorry for that.
Okay. Lily Thapa, she is from Nepal, and she has been confirmed with the International Women of Courage Award 2020. Lily Thapa is a pioneer to establish an organization with solely focus on issues of widows. She is the founder of Women's for Human Rights, WHR, that has been working for the social, political, economic, and legal rights of widows in Nepal and in South Asia for the past 25 years. Through WHR, her advocacy has changed government policies and has been succeed to mainstream the issues of widows into the government agenda and has been succeed to change many discriminatory legal policies from Country Code of Nepal. She continues to raise issues concerning the rights of women at the national and international level. She is also the General Secretary for the South Asian Network for Women Empowerment in Development, where she actively lobbies various issues pertaining women across South Asia. She is also nominated as a think tank member in the Ministry of Women, Children and Senior Citizens since 2016. Lily is also serving as president in the Women Alliance for Peace, Power and Participating Sankalpa since 2018. Her efforts has been recognized by numerous national and international awards, including the recent one in 2019 from the President of Nepal on her work towards women empowerment and the Award for Peace. She is also nominated as the Woman Manager for the Year by Management Association of Nepal for her leadership to organize single woman groups all over the country. By profession, Lily is a lecturer in the University of Nepal, teaching sociology and gender. We welcome you, Lily, and this is your certificate. I would like Lily to please put your 2 words.
Thank you, June, for the detail of my background, and my sincere apology for not being able to show my video because of some technical problem in my laptop, and sorry for that. Excellencies, respected Dr. Anthony, dignitaries, jury members, distinguished participants. First of all, I thank Human Rights Council jury members for selecting me to receive this very prestigious award on the very special day of International Human Rights Day. I'm truly honored. It's even great honor to be awarded together with the great eminent personalities like you all. Just to brief in short what I do here in Nepal, actually I've been engaged here from last 25 years to bring a better and the dignified lives of those women who are totally neglected from the families and the societies just because they are widowed. And as personally, as myself being a widowed at a very young age, I started working for them. And now onwards, the widows all over my countries are organized and mobilized as change agents, as peacemakers in their communities, with the hope that no one will be discriminated on the basis of the marital status. As Dr. Busra said, that if you want to change the world, be the change yourself. That is why I started working for the widows in my country from last 25 years. Now we have a large groups. We have organized more than 200,000 widows in our as a member in our organizations, and we are all over in our country. And being from a very strong patriarchal society, we have faced several challenges on my way here, but each one of them has only strengthened me to make me the person I am today. So I accept this award and thank you on behalf of all those widows and the single mothers who are with me in the movement to make just a peaceful society. Thank you once again. Thank you so much, Dr. June.
Thank you, Dr. Lily. Is Dr. Eileen Zubairi available? Please raise your hand. Dr. Eileen?
Yes, she's there.
I'm here. I'm trying to get my camera up. How are you?
She's there. Well.
Dr. Eileen Zubairi, she is from USA, and she has been confirmed with the International Women of Courage Award 2020. Dr. Eileen is an expert in building social enterprises and NGOs from the grounds up with proven records in areas of outreach, brand marketing, and solution-based strategic development. She is a community advocate, a serial social entrepreneur, and is passionate about grassroots level nation building for social justice. Her current role includes as a founder for African Youth Diaspora Organization, Royal Chancellor of the Paramount Chief of Africa, Director of Public Affairs, State of African Diaspora, and Chairperson, Board of Directors, Afro Science Foundation. And she likes to culture and facilitations of learning science in Africa using mother tongues. Board members Voice on the Mount, a teen-focused empowerment NGO. And she has basically done her educational background from University of California, San Francisco, doctorate of pharmacy, EMBA, and Bachelor of Science with High Honors Chemistry. We welcome you, Dr. Zubairi, and I would like you to please put your two words, and I would like to share your certificate, ma'am. Dr. Eileen, are you available, ma'am? Dr. Eileen Zubairi? Okay. Sure. Is Dr. Mariam available?
Yes, she's there.
Yeah, hi. Now, the next awardee is Her Excellency Dr. Mariam Matar. She is from UAE and she has been conferred with the International Women of Courage Award 2020. Founder and chairperson, UAE Genetic Disease Association, a physician, scientist, healthcare influencer, leadership mentor, a representative of scientific community of the Arab world promoting knowledge exchange, represents the Arab women scientists and leaders and work towards increased participation of women leaders in global scientific community. As a pioneer in the field of genetic disorder studies, Dr. Mariam plays a key instrumental role in introduction of legislation of premarital screening, neonatal screening, preventive genetic testing in the UAE. She is serving on the board and committees of organization and academic institution and shares her scientific experience in strategic planning, public policy and advocacy, as well as community empowerment campaigns. Dr. Mariam is leading, guiding, and advising key decision makers in Arab region to focus on genetic preventions and research. Once again, Dr. Mariam, we congratulate you and welcome you to the organization. And I would like to share your certificate.
Thank you very much.
Please share your few words, Dr. Mariam.
Sure, thank you very much. First of all, greeting to the board member of India Council of Human Rights and to the jury, and a special thanks to Dr. Anthony Raju and the jury. It gives me a great honor to accept today's International Human Rights Award 2020. And I believe I specifically receiving and accepting this award on the behalf of women, especially those women who are the thinker and the leader, who uphold and serve the value of human dignity and equality. And I would like to extend and specifically focus today that this recognition, simply I owe this recognition to my mentor, my parents, and especially the leaders of United Arab Emirates who nurtured and supported the women throughout the development of my lovely country. And I believe what brought me today here to be recognized with such distinguished personnel worldwide, it's simply my volunteer contribution. And I believe what makes me so honored to mention and focus here that today's award, it was not given to me, it was not given to me on my official position. That's what makes me so proud that all this award and recognition globally always go back to my volunteer work, and especially on the national, international level. Being in United Arab Emirates, where we have more than 200 nationalities, and through non-governmental organization, I was able to extend all type of healthcare support for those people who are in need from more than 200 nationalities. So I believe I'm so lucky to be born and to be in this time, in the golden age of United Arab Emirates, where I can give back globally while I'm still in my lovely country. And finally, while we are talking and to be recognized today by an Indian organization, it has a special insight to my personal life as well. As you know, in United Arab Emirates, we were able to build our country with a great support of many of our brothers and friends globally, but specifically from India, who helped us to build our country. And without their support, I don't think we will reach where we are today. So in this day, I would like to extend a special thanks to all my brothers and sisters from India, specifically those who help us to build my lovely country. And today we are considered one of the pioneer countries in the Middle East to advocate for peace between all humanity, regardless of their nationalities or their religion. So at the end of the day, thank you very much. And it gave me a great honor. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mariam. I suppose Dr. Zubairi has joined us.
Yes, hi everybody. I'm so sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button when my name was announced. Thank you.
Dr. Zubairi, can you, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Dr. Eileen Zubairi, she has been confirmed with the International Women of Courage Award 2020, and she is from USA. Dr. Eileen is an expert in building social enterprises and NGOs from the ground up with proven records in areas of outreach, brand marketing, and solution-based strategic development. She, as a community advocate, a serial social entrepreneur, and is passionate about grassroots level relations building for social justice. We welcome you, Dr. Eileen Zubairi. I would like to show you your certificate. And once again, congratulations. And I would like you to please share your few words.
Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Greeting to Dr. Anthony Raju and all esteemed members of the International Human Rights Advisory Council. I hope these messages find you well and in this time of COVID pandemic, and know that we are together in this journey of self-discovery and healing. I just want to say thank you very much. I never thought that I would receive this award, and it really came out of nowhere. For me, the reward in itself is just doing the right thing. So this is just encourage me to do more. And I know a few presenters in this meeting, and I just want to say hi to everybody. Basically, how I came into this space was I was the director of outreach for Model United Nations, and then I met a lot of ambassadors from Africa, youth leader ambassadors. And some of them told me about their stories of how they are teachers and they only made $35 a month being a rural area teacher. And then I saw how they struggle. So I decided to just jump in full-time and to advocate for them. And that's basically my story. That's nothing really special, but I work with them every day, trying to empower African youth leaders as well as the continent. So thank you very much, everybody. And it's really an honor to be with you here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Eileen. Is Miss Edisa Ramos available? Can you please raise your hand, Edisa?
She's there. She's there.
Yeah. Edisa Ramos, she has been conferred with the International Women of Courage Award 2020, and she is from Iraq. Edisa is an entrepreneur who distinguished herself through her international activities. She holds the distinction of Masters of Arts, majoring in political, and Masters of Public Administration, majoring in security management from the American Military Universities in West Virginia. She also successfully completed advanced studies at the Centers for Education and Research in Humanitarian Action in Geneva, thereby interlinking herself with the humanitarian field. Since 2014, she has been working tirelessly to protect and support victims of the war against the so-called Islamic states in both Iraq and Syria. She successfully implemented life-saving emergency measures and sustainable community-based emergency relief programs, doing so against all odds and with little support. She always been able to achieve a level of involvement by the local community that goes far beyond the norms in emergency relief for development program. She has never lost touch with the vulnerable and needy, manifested in many thousands of beneficiaries who benefit from her program and thus look positively towards the future. For several years, she has dedicated herself to preservation and development of a safe space for women and children, and is an active member of several humanitarian organizations. We welcome you, Edissa, and I would like to show you your certificate, and please share your few words.
Namaste, Assalamu alaikum, heartfelt greetings. Dr. Anthony, Dr. June, and excellencies at the International Human Rights Advisory Council, thank you for this award and the honor of being part of your human rights family. I am Swiss American Filipino, but I live and work in Iraq and Syria. I live among people who have lost so much, who have known suffering that seems without end. And they are the source of all my courage. You see, in a war zone, I witnessed unspeakable cruelty. And when then the pandemic came and magnified all of these hardships even more. For us, at times, it felt as though human rights is but a dream and that it is unachievable. But then we remember that you are around, we have a human rights family, and therefore peace is possible because of all of you. And human rights defenders around the world, we count on you, and we thank you for all that you do. And I also wish to give special thanks to my sister in Nepal, Aparatapa. Congratulations to all awardees, and please remember us in the war zones. It is not easy, but we know you're with us, and together we are strong. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now the next awardee is Susan Ann. Is she available? Susan Ann?
Yes, I'm here. Hello. Thank you so much for the for this award on behalf of everybody. I'd like to thank the International Human Rights Advisory Council and especially Dr. Anthony Raju and Dr. Assam Musa for recommending me. It's just my belief that we all just need to come together and reach out across the aisle in peace for human rights. My story is I've been working with building a school in Africa for underprivileged children. I believe that education is an absolute basic right for everybody. And no matter where you are around the globe, your status, that we all should just need to come together and help out. And I'm just humbly honored that I was even nominated, and I accept this not just for myself, but for everybody who is doing work behind the scenes that are not even being noticed. And I especially thank my mentors who I was talking to Dr. Amina about, my mentors who have since passed, who always encouraged me to keep on doing right and reaching out and spreading love and kindness with a smile, and wherever you go, just be that light. And I accept it on behalf of everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Susan, and I would like to put in few words. Susan Ann, she called back. She is from USA, and she has been conferred with the International Women of Courage Award 2020. And she is a great humanitarian and artist and ambassador for peace, Sing for Peace. And I like the way she has specifically quoted, to have eyes that sees with an open heart, ears that hear with an open soul, and hands that reach out with an unconditional love. Very beautiful words said, Susan. We welcome you and congratulate you to the organization. Congratulations, Susan.
Thank you.
This is your certificate, Susan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is Mr. Nuno Silva available?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Mr. Nuno, he's from Portugal, and he has been confirmed with the International Leadership Award for Justice 2020. Mr. Nuno has more than 20 years linked to people with a great focus on area of training, development, and social responsibility. where he held positions such as technician, trainer, mentor, facilitator, coordinating, and director. He is a member of the jury panel of the Young Social Entrepreneur Program, promoted by the European University, Laureate International University, and International Youth Foundation. Currently, he works as a consultant, developing solutions for human capital in industry with high technology intensity, including aerospace and defense, maritime, and energy. His connection to the academy is as rooted as his relationship with diplomacy, since his basic academic training aims at a degree in political science and then with a postgraduate degree in international relations. He is also a visiting professor for several years in the graduate program in people management in the Portuguese University. We welcome you, sir, to the organization and congratulate you. And I would like to show you your certificate. And we
Thank
would
you,
like
Dr.
you to
June.
please share your few words, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Junan, for your presentation of myself. Thank you all, of course. Thank you to International Advisory Council. Thank you to Dr. Anthony Raju, who recommended me. Thank you to all the members of the jury. Thank you all dignitaries, and thank you all the humanitarians here and all world. I guess this is a special day. I wasn't expecting this award, I guess, because I am myself since I remember myself, okay? I'm human, I work to humans, I delegate to humans all I know, okay? When you come to a certain age, you return, you give, of course, you give to your society what you collected in all your life. That's what I do. Of course, Dr. Ruby already said education is the way, of course, Nelson Mandela's words. I totally agree with her. I guess when we come to education, we can do a lot, okay? Everywhere, no matter where you are. I guess the words of Mr. Antonio Guterres, as you may know, is the Secretary General of UN. He says we are all sick of divisions, authoritarianisms, nationalisms. We are all sick of that because when we join efforts, we can do things happen, okay? No matter where we are, okay? So I think the collective action that can lead from here, this is a great forum where we can join efforts to a better future towards all, okay? I guess IHRAC has a great opportunity here. Sorry.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Asim, you need to disconnect your voice, Mr. Asim.
Okay. Sorry. You can listen to me? Okay.
Yes, sir, we can hear
you. That's all, I guess. But the main target of this human rights activism is to do things happen, okay? People need us. This pandemic that showed us that is the way. We all have needs. I'm from a little country in Western Europe. Of course, we are all over the world. We have almost 9 centuries. Of course, I guess everybody knows Portugal, but not only for Cristiano Ronaldo, but everybody can do a lot if they join efforts and to do things happen, okay? That's the only thing I would like to address here, okay? Congratulations to all of us, the organization, and let's move on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Has Mr. Allen joined us? Is Mr. Allen available?
No.
Okay, fine. Dr. Anthony.
Thank you, Dr. June, and all my very close ladies and gentlemen. It's a great moment that today we are celebrating 10th International Human Rights Award 2020. Now, I would like to request my most respected friend and Director General International Relations for Peace, Dr. Mustafa Sasa from Dubai. He is going to say a closing remark. Then after that, I will be saying the vote of thanks. Dr. Mustafa Sasa, please.
Thank you, Dr. Anthony. It is my utmost privilege to join this event. It is an historic event because, this is the first virtual event we are having today. Normally, we have it, in a grand ceremony inviting the connoisseurs and the champions of the human rights across the world, and also the dignitaries from New Delhi or from the most esteemed ministries, and they represent. However, this program, as what I observed is that from Australia to America, we are all the humanitarians and the champions and the connoisseurs of the humanitarians have joined, and I congratulate each one of them for their tremendous and relentless endeavor they have done in their own field. Each one of the profile what I saw today are so towering and so inspiring to us. So that itself creates a positive vibes for more humanitarian work. Dr. Anthony, I understand, and I know we have been working very closely for last so many weeks or rather months with Dr. June, and it was a great challenge to identify the champions, and eventually the team of jury gathered all the jewels of the humanitarian across the world and put them in the crown, which we all celebrated today. Dr. Anthony, I'm always inspired by you, by all the initiatives what you do, and on the human rights front in India and across the boundaries of India and globally. We thank each and every participant, and I'm really honored to be part of and witnessing this event today. Thank you, Dr. Anthony. Thank you, Dr. June.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mustafa. And I would like to give my special thanks to my jury member who has selected these beautiful faces for this 10 International Human Rights Awards. Specifically, His Excellency Dr. Amina Ali, Dr. Mustafa Sasa, Apara Thapa from Nepal, Dr. Haq from Malaysia, Tess Martin from Australia, my mentor, Dr. NC Wadhwa, and all my close friends. And very special thanks to Dr. Junan to conduct this award ceremony very beautifully. And very special thanks I would like to give my bro, Sayyid Anwar Ali Sahab from Mumbai, and my another right hand, Mr. Jafaullah Khan. These two guys has made an extremely good step to conduct this Zoom meeting. I'm very thankful to all these people, and Allah bless them with the good health and happiness. And I would like to request all the members, please share your email ID through WhatsApp so that we can send you this certificate digitally, and this certificate can be printed in A3 page. This is the very important certificate which is signed by Dr. Amina Ali, which is signed by Tess Martin from Australia, which is signed by me, Dr. Junan, and which is signed by I think Dr. Nuno. So thank you very much, and very special thanks to Dr. G. Ramesh, Vijay Lama Sahab, and Dr. Alien, and all my friends. Let's work together for the humanity. Let's work together for the peace. May God bless you with the good health and happiness. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, good evening, salam, and assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.
End kare meeting. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.